Hello and welcome in, everyone. This is going to be your daily collective next 24 to 36 hours worth of energy from when you watch it, not from when it's uploaded. Things you might hear, see, feel, experience, the whole shebang over the next couple of days. And also, again, I have private readings available if you guys would like to know anything about that. In the description box is my email, but it's carrieaqua1111@gmail.com if you're interested in that. And let me see. Oh, I did do some switching out of my cards. I'm kind of excited to use a couple new fresh ones. I have so many that I needed to start to recycle, except for the oracles. Well, no, I think I grabbed a couple new oracles too. But I like the fairies. They do wonders for the Baileys. So anywho, hey Bailey, welcome in. So alrighty, let's get started. I hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. And all of that. So, okay. Angels and guides. For the messages, what do we need to know? What's going in first? Hey, 95. I can't say the whole thing. I don't have my glasses on. I just see the number 95. So welcome in. Okay, you got the Oak Man. Okay, somebody might be tired. Wow, goodness gracious. And then you got the Singer of Connection. Okay, can I get another? And loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Oh my goodness. Intuition. Yeah, I'll be the retriever. Okay, so somebody's going to speak about something here. Wow, and I'm seeing the honesty card, a new beginning. There's some courage here. What do we have? Okay, so it feels like these are the two main people here. You got the Oak Man who looks tired. Somebody might have like, I don't know, hazel. Well, that's not hazel. That's honey colored eyes. But I'm noticing the bags under the eyes. That's why I'm seeing like somebody's just tired. Could bite their lip. Could have little critters, something like that, little creatures. But then you got Elby the Retriever. This is somebody who is loyal. It talks about the Office of Unclaimed Property, but they're holding on to something here. Okay, and then you've got He the Fiery Sword, Intuition, and the Connection. Tell me about this, please. What do we need to know here during this time frame? Okay, it's an event. Wow. It feels like, wow, somebody might be doing an event. It could be new to them, something like that. There's an event happening that is like it. There might be something here where somebody's doing something that has to do with their creative self. And they might be tired. You've been working on it for a while, but it comes with the fish. Which could be investments. People are investing in this. And the stallion, it feels like you're going to, it's just like, it feels like unleashing something. And it could have been a long time coming or something to that nature. What's going on with the Elby the Retriever? It's whatever this is taking courage for you to do. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's the feminine. And being focused. Wow, there's a transformation, the moon, and the clock. It feels like this masculine is about ready to like take off somewhere and do something. And then it's like you've always been there for this person. So what is my point? It's kind of like something's about to, it's like they're going to go somewhere or do something, but it feels big. What is this? What am I talking about? Justice. We got justice. Yeah, see, even here, this masculine is about to take off. You can't really see these cards. But take off and do something. They might have like a brownish cream colored car. Hey, Christine. And the sun. I mean, it's good. It feels positive. It's positive here. Ace of Wands. This person is very, very creative. And it feels like an endeavor. And both these here, they're taken off fast. And maybe that's why the masculine's tired here. But I mean, could be a King of Swords in the world. Ding. And 10 of Cups. Magician. This might have taken a long time for this masculine to get something off the ground in a creative sense. And it's like it's about to take off. And what? Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords. You've been watching this, so you might have even told this person, like, it's part of your destiny, or you're meant to do this, or it's something like that. You've been watching this person grow, whoever this person is to you. And it comes with the clock where it's like it's the perfect time right now to take for something to get off the ground. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Ace of Swords. You might be like bracing yourself for this. This King of Pentacles and the Empress. This feels like 6 of Pentacles. It's like it's strong reciprocation. And it feels like you've been there. You've been a person of, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to word this as best as I can because I'm hearing like little snippets of a bunch of stuff. But you've been loyal to this masculine. And it feels like you've encouraged them. You've kind of given them, and it's for a long time. You got the 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. You could have once been in like a commitment with this person. Something like that doesn't have to be. It's just there's a person that you're talking to during this time frame, and it feels like you're excited for them, and something is about to take off, and you're happy. And if I just keep wanting to say something like you believed in them or something like that, it's positive. It's the Sunflower. You might even tell them good luck. Like literally somebody might say that, like good luck. And you're happy for this person. You are happy for them. It feels like you hear some sort of news and you got hooked. In transformation, if this person was stuck on trying to get something to take off, it feels like, it's flamingos, which is a soulmate person. But it feels like if they were stuck, they're no longer stuck. And there's an appreciation here for you. And I think it's because you've been so loyal to this person. But it feels like loyal in a sense of believing in them, if that makes sense. And, okay. The microphone, this person, it might be something to do with music or it's a current event. And there's been some repairs that have been made, heart and home. And then when this person worries or they get like, they have fears or something like that, they come to you. This could even do something with like a performance. They're going to master something here. And whatever it is, you've been there with them along the way through some sort of changes. And okay, so what is the point of all of this? What am I saying? 10 of Pentacles. You're home to this person. Ace of Wands and the Emperor. You've helped this masculine to feel like an emperor, I want to say. And it feels like affirmative. Affirmative? Something's been affirmed. What am I talking about with that? There's been a spark lit. And now this person feels like they can do anything. You know, it just feels like somebody's just been really, really encouraged here. And you're the one who's kind of helped them to see things from a different perspective. But it feels, I mean, you got the Hanged Man, which is a different perspective here. With the Six of Cups person. So it's almost like this Emperor now is looking at you like, wow, this person really is my person or my soulmate. And so I run to you with open arms. They come running to you. And it feels like because of your loyalty, that's why they're running to you, is because you've been loyal to this person. It feels like no matter what has happened or spun out, I'm hearing like spun out and taken place, they might even owe you an apology, but they come running back to you because they want to say something to you with this Ace of Swords. What do they want to say? Show me what that looks like as far as what they want to say. They have some information for you. Temperance. Oh, you got Temperance with the Three of Swords. They want to... You calm them down. And it feels like I said he. But it could be a he. When this masculine has been struggling here to move forward, that just flipped over in my hand. You have always told this person they have everything. And it's helped them to do this endeavor because of your loyalty. I really want to say that. In your nurturing side of you. So you end up hearing from this person. This person ends up talking to you. But it feels like they're giving you some sort of affirmation. Is that the right word? I'm hearing like acclaimed and affirmation and all of that type of stuff. But it feels like they acknowledge you to the point of something along the lines of thank you for believing in me. Because now they have an event or something that's taking place creatively. You get them out of their head, if that makes sense. So it feels like during this time frame, you have a masculine that's going to come forward to you. And it just feels like it could be something as simple as just thanking you for your loyalty. Because you've been loyal to this person. And whether that's like in the relationship or loyal in a way for someone, it can kind of feels like number one fan, something like that. And I want to see you kind of give them some power or some strength. Okay. So it just feels like you're getting some sort of acknowledgement or something today. Or, okay, it could be today. But during this time frame, you're getting, oops, Jesus, I'm sorry. For those who have AirPods in or earbuds. It's just you've been loyal to this whole entire process. That's kind of how I want to sum that up. Okay. God, it feels like there's so much energy out and around. Okay, clear this off. That was a lot, but it wasn't. Okay. This person, I want to say, because I can feel it too, somebody's got a lot of anxiety. Okay. Moving on to the next time frame. What do we have? Coming in next time frame. Fairies of the future. healing be here. This feels like you're moving forward in some sort of healing. Somebody might be sore. This Empress. Or that's the Bright Mother. You got a lot going on. You might get a message again. We always get messages. You're looking at something in your hand. This could be somebody's looking at their phone. What is this? Moving forward, the journey. Wow, and I've seen Mickle the Muckle twice now. Clean slate. Feels like love is in the air, which I don't know why I'm saying that. Okay. Tell me about this, please. Being heard after a stalemate. Yes. Somebody might be delaying talking to you. You got the journey or walking boots. Feels like freedom. And then you got the mice moving forward. They are like worried about moving forward here. This could be somebody's going to take a trip and they're worried about taking a trip, something like that. Or something's not moving and so they're like talking about it. Yeah, they're trying to solve this problem here. What is the problem? Could be asking questions. The problem is making stable changes. In this, it could be agreement or a partnership. This could just be a friend of yours. And it could be two feminines talking on how to, could be just advice. Like, how do I get this to go? How do I, wow, I just heard, how do I get through the night without you? Mm-hmm. Somebody might just be trying to, I don't know. I mean, it's definitely if somebody shows up. And you got Temperance here. Swans rising above it. What is this? Somebody might like this. Geez, my throat. If this is like a friend or something, got a King of Swords. And they're trying to stay tempered. The Emperor. This could be brothers. This could be, I don't know what it is. But there's two masculines here. This is interesting because up here it feels like two feminines. So you got two feminines and two masculines. What are we talking about? It could be a group gathering. It could be anything like that. I mean, I'm not really entirely sure. But it's like, what is this? Tell me about this here. This could be a work situation. That's a book. I'm looking at that book. Somebody's juggling. Justice. And it could be juggling ideas off of something here. The page. I'm not understanding. I feel stumped. Why do I feel stumped? And I just seen the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups. This one feels tiring. It does. It feels tiring. What is going on here? Maybe because there's too many people here. It's friends. It's a friend group. That's what this is. This has to do with like friend group. And quick action. Somebody feels burdened with something here. And they talk. about which way to go. So during this time frame, somebody is like asking you to help them through a problem, to rise up over something here. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is like karma or something. It just feels like one of the people in your friends group or whatever, it's like they reach out to you for some sort of advice. And it feels like somebody wants to do, or it could be you're saying like you've got to do the right thing because of karma. This feels more or less like karma. And you're just talking and you're trying to help somebody, I don't know, through something here. The Ring, again. You're trying to help somebody like strategize throughout a relationship. It's the Rabbit Hole. Hey, Jane, welcome in. So it feels like calling you to talk to you about something to do with a strategy in a relationship. They want your expertise. Okay. This person doesn't know what to do. But then it's like they're in deep thought over whatever this relationship is. It's somebody writing in tandem here, refining the worry and moving forward. Okay, so basically, long story short with this one, it does feel like you've got two feminines up here talking, which that happens. You know, your girlfriends call you for advice and all of this, that, the other. And it feels like you're just talking about, I almost said two boys, but about probably a King of Swords and a Emperor. And there's some worry here. It could be one of these feminines is talking to you about two masculines and not knowing which one to choose or something like that. And it's kind of like somebody's also saying, like, you got to be careful because of karma. It just feels like a conversation. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You got 9 of Wands with the Devil. The Knight of Wands, you know this person is a player. You're going to regret it. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. And then you've got the 3 of Pentacles with the Lovers. This is somebody who, yeah, I don't know about this. It feels like you're having a conversation with a friend. And they are looking at somebody who's like eye candy. They want to choose to do something, and it feels like you're trying to be supportive. You're trying to tell them something, and this person, death. You are not going to be able to come back from this. I mean, you will. You will. If this isn't you that's making the decision between these two masculines, if it's your friend, they're not going to be able to come back from this. It feels like they're going to be trapped with some sort of player energy, and they're going to regret it with the 5 of Cups. So I don't know if that's you telling this person that or whatever this is, but it feels like you've got a friend. Yeah, it's confusing. This person's got options, and it might be that this is taking place later. Like somebody might be under the influence because you got the 9 of Cups here. And they're confusing themselves, or the energy is confusing. I feel just like, strength, releasing something. It feels very tempting, though. It does. For someone who's trying to debate or something like that. And this could just be like your friends just dating different people. It could just be that they're dating. Anything like that. And they're not in an actual relationship. But somehow it feels a little deeper than that, though. It feels very confusing. Whatever this is, whatever's going on, the talking, all of this, it does feel confusing. Like something's not adding up. So I don't know if it is the friend is telling just parts of the story, which that happens. Of course that happens. But it's kind of like something's not adding up. But it feels like you're being the friend to tell them they shouldn't do it because something's going to change for them permanently. So it does feel like that. And there's something, I want to stress the factor of karma, because what you do ends up coming back on you, which I think we all know that. This Emperor, this feminine, I don't know what that is. I mean, I do, but I don't. It just feels like, and I'm hearing that don't want to be a player no more. This Emperor energy here, you don't know everything about this Emperor. Then you got Justice with the key, red flag. Okay, so the Emperor energy here, you don't know everything about them. So if it is a choice between, and I just seen the stars, I would move forward with this energy here when you're having this conversation with somebody. Wow, and I split the deck. Yes, fill the situation out, because whatever it is not what it seems. And there's red flags. Feels like a warning to somebody, and that might be you're warning your friends, like, don't do it. And you can't control what somebody does, though. But this does not. Yeah, this energy here just does not. I don't know. It feels like talking somebody off a cliff or something, because it's a rabbit hole. They're going to go down a rabbit hole. And I think you're trying to be supportive or something like that to them not to do something. So, I don't know. Just feels like you're being a friend. Okay. Moving off of that crazy stuff. That was crazy energy. It felt swirly. Okay. Okay. All right. What do we have for meddling? Oh, that was a meddling card. There might be some meddling energy around. All right. So for overnight, what do we have for the overnight? Can you tell me, please? And thank you. Tired. Completing. She looks tired. I always say that with this card. Transformation. Feels like the day's been exhausting. And transformation with something being, that's a Havdam. A town. What is that? Wow. That flew out right on top of those. It's your fawn person and intuition. With this person here, you have to use your intuition. This is a fawn of yours that you have to, you might think something's changing with this one. They might literally sit like that. Long fingers, long neck, long jawline. I don't know. But you might be just tired. What is this? But it feels like you have a fear of something changing. Or you just don't want to hear about it. What is this? But I mean, what's interesting here is that Tam, this one here, he's stoned. He doesn't speak. His mouth is even closed. He's not speaking, but it's almost like there's an understanding of something. Because this is just energy here. What am I talking about here with this situation? There's the feminine. Staying focused. You might send this person a message. Like, no, I'm just going to get straight to you. The compass. You know what you're doing. You want to seek some sort of truth about something here. What's going on with Tam? The other person of the fawn. They're coming back. And wow, and then you got the doorbell with the double rainbow. This person's going to come back like right. This kind of feels like I don't know if she's mad, but she's tired. And she's just trying to, I don't know. But somebody shows up. This might be somebody shows up right when you're going to go to sleep. Something like that. They show up right at the perfect time. This person's going to keep their promise. Wow, I just noticed that. So if you have a masculine that said that they were going to come back or they were going to do something, they are. But I think that you struggle with, you have to use your intuition a lot with this person. And that's what I mean. They don't say a lot. They feel a lot, but they don't say a lot. And you got Jupiter with the Death card and the Detour. They might have just been, this is a masculine who takes a long way home. I would honestly say that. This one's taking the long way home. What's going on here with this? What's the situation? Show me the situation between these two. They're watching at the Page of Swords. Somebody's just watching. But see, even here, it's like they want to say something, but they're holding it back. They're not saying, they're not speaking. So they're keeping you guessing in a way. But it feels like they've been out doing stuff to like take on the day or something like that. And it feels like they might want to talk and you're just like, oh my God, I'm tired. You got Two of Wands. The Fool. Feels like this is a person who watches everything before they make a move or overthinks everything before they make a move. This person really observes things. They're an observer. Before they get all the information that they need before they make a decision. And then, wow, that's the truth. It feels like you might know this about this person. Or you know they're watching you. Three of Cups. But then they come back around. Wow, and then there's the Chariot with the Ace of Wands. You knew this person was going to come back around. It just feels like, but the timing of it all. This person is slow. It feels like. But it's the Fawn. This person is like your best friend or something like that. There's the Nine of Wands. The Emperor. It's the wounded Emperor. What? So like this person's been out after battle. This is an Emperor. This Emperor here, okay, I see what's happening. This Emperor here, he puts up walls. I want to say he puts up walls. And he doesn't really let many people in, but he'll let you in. If that makes sense. And it almost feels that like, I guess I just need to say they're coming. They're on their way to you or something like that. And it's like they show up, but you're tired. Like you're happy to see them, but you're tired. They want to talk. Knight of Swords. The Lovers. You might actually see this person face to face. And feel like they want to talk. Okay. Show me the discussion here. What is this about? Uncertain. Feels like knowing that the situation is uncertain, but there's some sort of there's been a decision. This person is well put together. And I'm telling you, this person pays attention to details. They do pay attention to every detail. And I think it's because there's an uncertainty on how something is going to go. So then you've got the Sunflower. And this Olive Branch. It feels like unwavering faith, but they are offering something, seeing clearly. They want you to know. What do they want you to know? Dynamite. It feels like they might want to come and tell you why they've been held up, why they haven't made it back or something. The Heart and Home. It feels like they want to tell you why there's been a setback or why something fell through. And then you've got a new perspective. They want you to see something from their point of view. Okay. So it feels like that's why they're reaching out. That's why they're talking. Now they want to talk and give you, it feels like their side of the story or what's happened. Okay, so we get that. What happens after this conversation? The Ace of Cups. Oh. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the Sun. It turns positive. It almost feels like the only reason why this is like a dread or something like that is because of the timing. Because it feels like she's just tired. And it's like, okay, I'm happy you're here, but I want to go to bed. You're happy to see them? Oh, wow, the World. You have a red string of fate with this person. Right? 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups. There is like heavy forward movement taking place. But I'm noticing this. You can see the snake wrapping around. And then you can see it here, but it's the red string of fate. You might think that this person was a snake, but you find out after the fact they're not. They were just held up doing something. And these cards are slippery. 6 of Cups. Page of Cups. 3 of Cups. There might have been somebody else watching them. I don't know what relevance that has. The Hierophant. There it is again. That red string. Oops, you can't really see, my window's open. But it feels like wait for this to happen. And you will see, it feels like give them a chance. Because something you were not aware of, you end up finding out about. And it feels like you almost were thinking that this person wasn't going to come through or something like that. And it feels like wait for it. Because they are going to tell you something that you're going to actually be happy about. Okay. But it just really feels like they're explaining why they were held up. Can you trust what it is that they're saying? Can you believe them? That's what I want to know. Are they telling the truth when they come forward? Queen of Cups. You're going to listen to them. Temperance. There's the string again. It almost, are they telling the truth? Because a part of me wants to say it. I mean, you're going to give to this person anyway. 9 of Swords. But see, even here, they're not speaking. This Emperor. Ace of Cups. This Emperor might literally say something about, I love you. Or something like that. But it's not telling me whether or not they're telling the truth. I mean, I would think so because I'm not seeing any cards that they're lying. Knight of Cups. They're being truthful. And then you got the Sun. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're being truthful with you. It's like you can believe them. So, I mean, this person's coming back to tell you something. Okay. All right, and then before we come back live, what do we need to know? I'm feeling like a massive swirl and pressure. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, so you might just get a visitor from this person when you're tired. All right. Lastly, before we come back, what can you tell us before we come back? What do we need to know? Change. Somebody might be feeling down. It's a gloomy doom with the collective of pixies and the death card. Somebody might be having a gloomy day or just feeling sad. What is that? What is this? That's not the deck I want to use. Yeah, see, there's some indies. Somebody's feeling like, I don't know, there's indecision or wishy-washy and just feeling kind of something may not have gone the way you thought it was going to go, the detour. So somebody might be kind of feeling down and out, or could be a lot of people around. What is this? The Lovers. There was a choice, but you get the trophy on something. Wow, but you're by yourself. You might choose, there might be something, yeah, and then you've got here where it's like the cracked egg, where something starts off rough, and then you've got the bear, which is like protect. It's the island. You might feel by yourself. Before we come back, you might just be by yourself, sitting somewhere, feeling a certain way, and then your people roll in. Detour, Savant, and a tower. What in the world am I talking about? Yeah, you might just be overly emotional for some reason. My palm is like really, really itchy. What is happening here? I mean, it could just be that you're having like kind of a bad day or something. And something's got you feeling down. What is this? Wow, I heard, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Ace of Pentacles. The Tower. Something you might have thought was going to take off doesn't. But it feels like it's just because there's been a setback. And what is that? Feels like sad. You're being recognized. Then you got the Empress. You could be getting recognized or getting lots of things, and you're just kind of like, yeah, Ace of Swords. People are telling you lots of things, but you're sad. Wow, look at that. The Six of Cups looks like she's by herself. You might be sitting there something by yourself, and you're looking back at something, and you're not feeling the greatest. And you might just be reminiscing on something from the past. And even here, it's like she's worn out. She is tired. This Empress to me is like, oh my God, it's been a day. I am worn out. I'm tired. You could have been like taking care of something. Well, I mean, that's the mama bear. And then you've got here the collective of pixies. That can be children. And it feels like just being just tired. But you're getting like, I don't know. Because a part of me, for some of you, it might be like you're by yourself, but then for others of you, you're surrounded by people. And people are like talking, or your phone might be going off and you just want to turn it off, something like that. You're exhausted by the end of the day. By the end of this time frame, it feels like you are exhausted from something. By giving yourself out all day. I don't know what this is. It's King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. It feels like somebody is sitting here. This is family. It feels like somebody's sitting here like, oh my God, I have poured out to everybody. And you might want to just take a nap. Because this Empress here is completely exhausted. And it's like you're just giving all day to things and death. 9 of Pentacles. It's like, I just don't want to. So it really feels like during this time frame, before we come back, you are completely exhausted. And it's almost like, I mean, this is the 9 of Pentacles is the Empress that gets off the throne. But this is the Empress, and this is the only one I have where she looks so tired. I don't know if you can see it because my window's open and the sun's shining in. But she is so depleted. And it's almost like, which, I mean, I'm not saying it like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, it feels like exhausting. And it's almost like all I want to do is go take a bath. I just want to go and take a bath. But for whatever reason, maybe the kids aren't asleep, or there's people around, or some people need you, something like that. It's kind of like all you want to do is just take a bath. You want to probably put your best foot forward, something like that, and get a glow up, because she's looking stunning here. Somebody might go and take a bath and then come out feeling all refreshed. Like, oh, I feel so much better. But it feels like you had prior commitments that you had to do, and you're just exhausted. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you had to work on something. 10 of Pentacles. All day. Feels like all day long. This is a prior thing that you agreed to. And by the end of it, you're just like, It's a commitment that you made. And everybody's watching you. And you're tired. I mean, it feels that simple. That you're tired at the end of the day. So I guess before we come back, you're going to be tired. And all you want to do is soak in a bathtub and get your energy back. Because you feel depleted. So I don't know. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, see, there's that string. There's definitely something going on with the string of something over the next day or two. And it feels like you could probably feel it. You can feel that string or something tugging at you over the next 24 to 36 hours, where it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I have these commitments, or I have this person who I am tied to. And somebody might want to cut the string and somebody might want to pull the string. To pull them, you're tripping over the string, basically, is what I want to say. So, okay, I'm going to leave this here. This felt like a whole bunch of like weirdness, but I'm going to leave it here. And I thank you guys for coming in and for watching. And until next time, bye guys.